Based on these details, I'm not sure whether this is on the slide illa. Right? Unga handout la irukadhu, but idu ungalku thevailana vishayam. Idu yen appadina based on idudha vande we actually said, look, you must set aside a separate fund. Two things. இன்னைக்கு வந்து நிறைய கேள்வி கேட்குறாங்க. ஏன் எப்படின்னா ஏன் வந்து அரசாங்கம் தனியாக இது ஒரு ஃபண்டை எடுத்து வைக்கக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லி இந்த 180 மில்லியன் எப்படி வருதுன்னு சொல்லி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ 130 மில்லியன் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். அது வந்து பார்ட் ஆஃப் அ லார்ஜர் ஃபண்ட் ஆஃப் $2 billion. Out of $2 billion given for the Sharia compliant SME funding, 130 millions have been set aside for Indians. It is easier for the Prime Minister in mid-budget to take money which has already been given and say, look, take this and keep it aside for Indians, than to come up with a completely new scheme and say, I'm going to put money aside. This is the fastest way you can get money and set aside. Because there's only one main complaint. When we go to the bank, these are people who already go to the bank, நீங்க ஒரு வங்கியில போய் ஒரு விண்ணப்பம் செய்து நீங்க கேட்குற நேரத்தில் எப்படின்னா அவன் சொன்னா இனி நானா சொல்ற habis, this program is already finished, there's no more money there. Working capital guarantee scheme is a clear example. I think இங்க கூட ஒரு briefing செஞ்சாங்க. I think last year, towards the end of last year, அது சோமா அரங்கத்தில் கூட ஒரு briefing செஞ்சாங்க. Working capital guarantee scheme சொல்லி 2.5 billion under the non-Bhumi quota. Out of $5 billion, 2.5 billion over a period of 2 years was set aside for non-Bhumis. It was finished in 2 years. 95% of their funding went to Chinese companies. In the non-Bhumi quota, Bhumi quota outrun. Non-Bhumi quota, 2.5 billion, 95% went to Chinese entrepreneurs. So our fight is never the Malays. At least when you talk about access to funding, it is never the Malays. It is only the Chinese companies that we have to compete with. That we must be very, very clear, because we can always go and complain and say, Bhumi company, Bhumi this, Bhumi that. But our funding issues are never with the Malays. It is always again in the non-Bhumi quota against the Chinese. And that is why these funds have been set aside in funds which are already available for SMEs and said, okay, now we have a quota for Indians under this in the schemes now.